Howdy y'all, this is your boy Beastamon, and while you've been away, I've had to deal with this chick, Bastila, pretty much talk down to us. So yeah, we have a new party member, Bastila, and before we leave, I am going to just gonna change my clothes. Let's see. Oh, that's not what I want to change. What is wrong with me? Um, Clearly it's been a couple of days since I've done this, so yeah. Oh, and we've got a Sith energy shield. Okay, which does a little bit more add sonic damage up to 30, and everything else is up to 30 points. Okay, and let's go. So yeah, I look different. Sort of. Not really. Actually, I'm just gonna change out of this for a quick second just to see something. And we will take the annoying Bastila with us, along with Karth, and the other two can just sit there. Oh, what a nice relaxing day. Oh my god. You must have me confused with somebody else. I'm just trying to enjoy my day, sir, without any problems. Oh my god, I was not there. What are you, the paparazzi? Oh great, so now I'm Lindsay Lohan. I try to avoid the paparazzi, I'm a famous celebrity, and apparently I run people over with my swoop with my swoop racer. Like seriously? That's how he knows me, from the swoop race. He knows me for running over people and debris. That's wonderful. I'm Lindsay Lohan now. Oh, so Candace is a Mandalorian that works for Davik. Interesting. As if we kind of already didn't know that. Oh, and I'm also being threatened by bystanders. Yep, I'm Lindsay Lohan. Next thing, he'll start threatening me not to race swoop races ever again because I'll run somebody or something over. I did run over some debris though, so yeah. I'll think about it. Oh, he gonna wait. Trust me, he's gonna wait. And yeah, so we can level Bastila up. The first thing you want to do with Bastila, or first thing you always want to do with Bastila, and I keep pushing the wrong buttons because it's been a few days since my last recording, is give her her double-bladed lightsaber. She's a Jedi. Give it to her. If you don't, you're gonna regret it. She doesn't need an oral amplifier, really. She's a Jedi, for crying out loud. There's not much she needs. I guess we see we can talk to Karth, but I don't think we will. Oh, we can talk to him. Let's see what Whiny McLoser says.
Oh, you want to argue some more, is that it?
Hell yeah, I want to argue.
So I've seen. If I were Malik, I'd be a bit nervous to have you on my tail. I just don't trust easily. And for good
But
reason.
you trust Bastila more than you trust me. You know, Karth. Whatever, stuff your reasons.
I suppose I won't get any rest until I talk, will I? You want to know why I don't trust anyone? Fine. Here goes.
I think I'm starting to...
The Jedi had just finished the war with the Mandalorians. Revan and Malik were heroes. I was damn proud to have served in their fleet. It was completely unexpected when they turned on us, invading the Republic while we were still weak.
They turned on you because you were whiny.
Least of all me. Our heroes had become brutal, conquering Sith. And we were all but helpless before them. I mean, think about it. If you can't even trust the best of the Jedi, who can you trust?
Clearly they turned to the dark side.
Of course the Jedi turned to the dark side, There were others, however, who weren't Jedi. Good men, trusted men, who joined them.
So all of a sudden they don't
Malik
have to be
and Revan
Jedi,
and
and
the
all of a
Sith deserved to
sudden
die
they're
for what they've
different.
done. But the ones who fled the Republic and
I mean,
joined
other
them
than the Force,
are
don't count the
worse.
Force to that
The
equation.
dark side has nothing to do with why they joined with the Sith. They deserve no mercy.
I'm starting not to get Karth. Telling us, of course, Jedi went to the dark side, but there are people that were Jedi that went to the dark side. Other than the Force, there's no difference. Oh my God, Karth. Sounds like somebody else is being racist. Like they have to be Jedi in order to go to the dark side. Anybody can.
I know. And I should apologize to you. I've become so accustomed to expecting the worst in others, and you've done nothing to deserve that.
Damn
It's
Skippy.
just... No, never mind. Let's just continue with what we were doing. I'd rather not talk about it.
Good. Because you were boring from the second you started talking. It's just that if we didn't talk to you, you whine us some more. Karth wants to talk. Maybe this would be a good time to talk to him.
How can I help?
Ambassador, what do you want?
I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taurus. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces.
You mean before we rescued you, chick?
I managed to free myself, as I recall. In fact, if I hadn't been there...
No, please, then why didn't you do it before Bredzik and the whole swoop race?
It's probably
Chick, you're
more
lying.
accurate to say that I rescued you.
Nope.
I'll admit that I probably wouldn't have been able to free myself if not for the brawl after the swoop race. I guess I should thank
That's
you
what
for
I
that,
thought,
at least.
chick.
Actually, your presence at the swoop track is what I'm curious about. It couldn't have been an easy task to find me there, yet somehow you managed. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulca prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taurus swoop champion. That's quite a resume.
I had a lot of help.
Your modesty is admirable. But though others helped, you were the catalyst for these events.
So you refuse to give them credit. Of
Of
course.
expected this much from you. A Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force.
Oh, so this is what I was talking about last episode, where you can scold Bastila for trying to say stuff about you being a Jedi or not. And I kind of don't like this conversation and where it's going because it's a spoiler. I know I shouldn't say that, but
Perhaps, but the Force works through all of us to some degree or another. There are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through.
here she goes
There is
getting ready to
no other
insult him.
explanation for your great success. Though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't, well, if you were younger,
If you were
the Jedi
younger.
might take you for training.
How
As it
insulting.
is,
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
I'm sorry. I've overstepped my authority. I'm
Chick.
speaking of things that are best left to the Jedi Council. For now, let's just accept the fact that you're gifted.
Yeah, and you're
Hopefully,
touched in the
between your
head.
abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
Okay, that's enough talking to these two, because I'm getting annoyed at both of them right now. Karth, because he's a whiny... I don't want to say what he is, because this is a T-rated game, and Bastila... she's the spoiled little princess, that's all I'm going to say. Okay, so this is the part of the game where if you want to do anything, do it now, because if you do not... and I'm pretty sure I just missed the exit, though. I'm pretty sure I just missed the exit out of here because I was talking. But... oh wait, is this it? No, I just went back down to our... I just went back to our apartment. I'm sorry. Talking to these two. Oh my god, I'm gonna end up walking all day. Okay, here's the door. This symbol means it's the door. Anyways, this is the part of the game where you do whatever it is you have to do and do it now, because if you don't do it now, well, there's a chance you won't be able to do it. Like, the game kind of tells you that it's winding down in each planet. In future planets, there'll be a different way of telling you know, that's getting ready to wind down. And I know there's little leaks of spoilers I'm spilling. I'm not trying to do it, but if I don't tell you, you're probably gonna figure it out anyway. So some of these cannot be helped. So we're gonna see what Canderous wants. And actually, I would have wanted to do a little bit more. I know it's nowhere near 20 minutes yet, but I kind of wanted to keep this at 20 minutes, but something tells. Oh, and here's Benedict Starkiller, but we won't worry about him just yet. This will probably go on longer than 20 minutes. Just saying. It's like none of my videos ever have, but
I saw you in the swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for.
goodbye.
Hold on just a second. Believe me,
I love the best with Candorus. Only in this conversation though. The rest of the time I'm cool with
I work
Can.
for Davik Tang in the exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them. And I have nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high
I'm nice, but I'm very cold when it comes to
But
conversation.
lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised. I don't like getting cheated. So I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater.
But we can't leave the planet. And why are you telling me this?
I've got a plan to escape Taris, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me.
Why don't you ask
That's where you
Kalanord?
come in.
Careful. Mercs like this haven't a lick of conscience. They'll betray you in a heartbeat. This could be a trap.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to your friend.
Ooh, get it,
I
Candorus.
saw you win that swoop race and started thinking. Anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military.
You think I'm that
I
crazy?
need someone to steal the Sith launch codes.
You better pay me for this. Shoot, this the
Without
Sith
those
we talking
codes,
about.
any ship leaving the atmosphere
I already
will be
had problems with
disintegrated
them
by the
once.
Sith fleet's automated
You remember the
defense
turrets?
systems.
Shot me in 2 seconds flat. What's in this for me?
Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk.
Sorry, not interested.
Damn you, Stephen. We both want off this planet. But neither
This is
of
why I
us
love
can
messing
get
with him,
off
because he
alone.
says funny stuff.
Bring me the launch codes, and we'll both get what we want.
How am I supposed to get in? Yeah,
Getting in won't be easy.
of course
The
it
Sith
won't.
base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall.
Oh, okay, I
Just
know
tell
her.
Candorus sent you, and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base.
Huh.
Davik paid for the droid, but I'm the guy he put in charge of the mission. He won't care how I come up with those codes. Normally I do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on
So
Davik's
you trust
estate to
me?
get those codes back. That's why I need you.
Forget it. I don't trust you.
Look, I don't like working with strangers either, but we don't have
I know I was
much
supposed to say
choice.
yes, but
I
it's
can
just
provide
it's just
the
funny.
key. You can get me those codes.
This is his conversation
We
and how he
need each
responds to them.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly.
Now, normally I would cuss Bastila out for saying something, but having a Jedi being able to sense out other people's lies is very helpful.
Make sure we both get off this
And it will help various times in the game, but the way I'm playing, you won't see it that often. So yeah, he's gonna walk down to Javiar's cantina. So yeah, there's a couple things I want to do. I'm gonna regret this because these next few fights are not that easy for my person to win. Especially once I get down to Benedict Starkiller, and yes, I've decided I will end him. There's no light side option with. I'm gonna let you know right now. There's no light side option with Benedict Starkiller. You kill him, you get dark side points. If you don't want to get dark side points, don't kill him. So we're fighting against this frigid. Ooh, I'm trying not to cuss. Yeah, this frigid female dog Ice. I'm trying so hard not to cuss. I know it's T-rated and I could cuss, but there's between T-rated cussing and M-rated cussing.
On her bones and ice water in her veins. She's cold and quick as death, and in the other.
Hold it. I can change my now. Normally, when you fight, you're not allowed to change your clothing, but since it's paused before we battle, I can change my clothing. So just remember, if you have it in the options where, you know, it pauses before the enemy, you know, is highlighted or shown before the battle actually starts. You can change your clothes real quick. I changed my clothing in the game, you know, because I don't know, I just want to do it real quick. But yeah, see right here when it says enemy sighted, if you see the screen, and you can also deselect the screen in the option to make it more real time. But if you see this, that means you can change your clothes real quick. But once you push the white button, you can't do that. So just be aware of that. And let's do critical strike. So yeah, she uses a gun, and she might switch to Oh wow. Okay, so I gotta wait. How does she end up? Okay, normally that doesn't happen. She got stunned, so I guess one of her saving throws was horrible. But usually critical strike doesn't do that, so that means one of her saving throws was completely horrible. And yeah, Ice really did horrible for someone who acts like she's all that. Yeah, I know some of you think, oh, well, she's a girl. In this game, it does not matter. Yeah, chick, I beat you.
I've never been one to shy away from the cold, hard truth. So I'll just come right out and say it. I can't compete with the likes of you, stranger. I know when I'm overmatched.
Good.
You're good. Very good.
Oh, please, nobody want nothing from you.
I'm suddenly going to war.
With your ragamuffin hairdo.
I really don't have anything more to say.
Good for you.
Might as well move on.
Good. Cause you see, where is she at? You see this? I'm gonna be hitting this. Her name Beastamon. I'm gonna be hitting that. Not you, with your little piece of hair. Anyways, I want my money, worm. I got another 300. So yeah, this is the part of the game where you finish anything you have to finish, like these fights. I'm ready for a duel. And we're going up against Morrow, which is... he's complicated. So, yeah. We have to use med packs and stuff, because this is where it starts getting complicated. Even as a soldier, it starts getting complicated, so... maybe I'll use a concussion grenade. I don't think it'll work, but... So it gets complicated because he uses his sword, too. And then after Morrow is Twitch, so yeah, that crazy roadie I was talking about. So yeah, it does get kind of hectic. I got very lucky here.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Marl is down, and questions abound! Is this the end for the long-time bet? Is it time for Marl to hang up his spurs?
I just got lucky. As you can tell, I lost some health. I lost over half, so... yeah. Now, I believe Twitch stays to guns, and he knows advanced, moves like, I think he knows improved rapid shot and, improved sniper shot and stuff like that, so... yeah, Twitch is not easy to beat at all. And if you go over here, there's some first aid. Of course I grabbed it already, so I forgot I grabbed it. I'm gonna use this going into it, and I believe you can do that. I'm not sure though. So I'm gonna save because chances are he'll probably end up feigning. I'll just overwrite this. So yeah, after Twitch you can challenge Bendak Starkiller. If you're going up against Bendak Starkiller, well, I'll tell you after this next fight with Twitch, but yeah. Yeah, I believe Twitch stays with you know, I think he stays with pistols, but I'm not completely sure.
He's unpredictable, he's borderline psychotic. And he's the best damn duelist in the... But Twitch's opponent plans to take the champion down in this corner.
Yes, after this we become champion. So I'm not sure Twitch is going to stay with guns or not. I don't think I would try to wear him down. Oh, okay, ooh, he switches to melee, so that's bad. Yeah, so and also I think Midnight Star Killer changes to melee. So yeah, in the earlier rounds they still use guns, I think, but wait a second. Twitch didn't try as hard as I thought, and it wasn't because of the energy shield I was using, because remember, most energy shields do not work against melee weapons. I think the problem with Twitch is he's more used to using guns, and I came up to him with a melee weapon, so yeah, so now I'm the champion. But anyways, Twitch, I don't think is used to using melee weapons, so that's why he lost. So unfortunately, when you talk to Morrow, I'm gonna talk to him right now. Not him. Where is he? Crap. Okay, here he is.
You're good, stranger. Maybe even as good as Bendak in his prime. There's no shame in losing to you. But when you beat me, you made me realize something, kid. First, it was just Twitch I couldn't handle. Now it's you and Twitch. Pretty soon, there'll be another young hotshot clawing past me in the rankings. This game's been good to me, but my time is done. I need to get away from
Oh, come on, you're not gonna give up.
Think things over. Goodbye, stranger. I wish you all the best.
That's one thing I hate about being Morrow is he gives up. I mean, granted, he is older than the other competitors, but I always feel bad for that. Oh yeah, and there's spectators right here, so yeah.
Hey, you're one of the duelists.
If you get up high enough in the ranking, they'll start recognizing you.
I know you. Hey, stranger. I like watching you in the ring. It's enough to get a girl all flushed.
Gerlon used to be one of the best in. Too bad Bendak Starkiller retired.
Yeah, see, he's saying he wished, you know, yeah, because Bendak Starkiller's retired. But as I'm getting ready to do right now, if you go up to him after you become champion, which means you defeat all 5 of the other people dueling, he will let you challenge him. So yeah, I'm gonna let you read this conversation.
Against a real champion, but I only fight in death matches. And not too many people are willing to step into the ring knowing they won't ever come out. How about you, stranger? You think you got what it takes?
You're on.
Finally, fresh meat. I sure will set it up.
By the way, this is completely the wrong time to talk about this, but do any of you guys remember that show in the late 90s on Nickelodeon called You're On? It wasn't that successful, but it had like 2 seasons. Where like you had to do all these crazy tasks in 10 minutes. I know you guys are like, what the heck just came out of his mouth? Never mind. You probably don't even know what I'm talking about. Either you're too young or you didn't pay attention to that like that. It only lasted like a year and a half or something. Never mind. Just forget I said anything. So anyway, Bendak Starkiller just said it takes time for the ring to come up. Really, all you have to do is walk back in here and it'll start. You know. By the way, I'm not gonna talk to them, but if you talk to people before the fight with Bendak Starkiller, they're all like, "Oh, well, you should give up. You're not gonna beat him, and be prepared to die," and all this other stuff. Which is true. Bendak Starkiller is very hard. Even if I was on soldier, you know, even if I was a soldier, which I am now. I'm in the soldier class. It is very hard to beat Bendak Starkiller. So there will be yeah, I will have to restart. So yeah, if you talk to these spectators, they'd be like, well, you're crazy to go up against him. And even if you go to Cavalier's Emporium, she will tell you you're insane for going up against him. So yeah, I'm just tying up some loose ends in this vid. Actually, I'm gonna look at purchasing a joy, giving terror, card. So yeah, there's 2 other things we have to do: Bendak's bounty, and we have to go to the Promised Land, and that's about it. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do this. Maybe it's wrong to take live just for credits. Let's do this. So yeah, this time weapons won't be limited. They can kill, anything goes. I'm ready. So yeah, I may have to reset this a couple of times. Or I'm gonna do what they call Menu cheating.
To a time when two combatants, they're illegal.
Blah
In
blah
this
blah.
order,
Ben Star
a
Killer. Yeah.
living legend. A man whose very name would make his opponent shake in their boots. If any of them were still alive.
So I already did something wrong going to this fight. I didn't use a
Be crazy enough to step into the ring.
energy shield. I'm gonna use it when I first start. And as soon as you start this match, you want to move. Whether it's toward him, away from him, whatever. You want to move, period. Because he could hit you with an adhesive grenade or something.
Gentlemen, feast your wondering. And now.
Yeah, so we're automatically getting dark side points. That's obvious. Because Jedi value lives before anything else. So yeah, you want to move. Because he just threw something at me. So yeah, you can always use the pause menu by pushing the white button if you know. So yeah, none of these will really work on Ben X Star Killer except for probably the plasma grenade, but even so, his saving throws are always high enough. You know, they're always high enough where he can avoid them. So yeah, wait, what did I just do? Oh, yeah, I know why it clears up the action. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so I only did a little bit of damage. Also, if you want to, and yeah, this isn't exactly cheating because you can only use this once per turn. I'm going to use a little bit of dexterity, which makes it easier to hit my target, which is him. Strange. Even though I'm using all this stuff, it's usually a lot harder for me to attack him. But I am a soldier, so I thought this would be harder. But I'm used to playing Scoundrel or Scout. I don't really play Soldier that often. Like I said, this is the opposite of how I usually play. And you also have to be careful of critical strikes, like right there. He didn't hit me yet, but I have a feeling if he had hit me, I'd probably be dead. But if you want to avoid criticals, well, I'll show you. It actually wasn't as hard as I thought, and I really didn't have to use any of that stuff, but I'm used to using that kind of stuff. Because with a Scoundrel, they're not good at fighting at all. And neither a Scout, but since I'm using Soldier, I guess I kind of underestimated myself. Because that, well, first of all, that shield I'm using, that energy shield, doesn't work for melees. And, yeah, the Alcricity, I probably didn't need it. The Alcricity stimulant I used. Yeah, so you can also hear what they have to say about you beating Ben X Star Killer.
Congratulations, stranger. I never thought anyone would beat Star Killer. Did you know it was because of him that I became a duelist in the first place? As a little girl,
She wants a cookie.
I dream of meeting him one day.
Too bad nobody
When I
wants her
finally
cookie.
did, the guy was a complete slime ball. Made me realize I had to be cold and ruthless to survive. Like
So
him.
you're a slime ball now.
Now, he's
That
dead.
makes sense.
There's probably a lesson in there somewhere.
Yeah, don't mess with me or you dead, chick.
Congratulations again, stranger. And goodbye.
Goodbye is right, because in the next few, I'm going to tell you why it's goodbye. Anyway, so yeah, oh, I can talk to these two.
I recognize you. You're that new duelist. I never thought anyone would ever beat Bendick. 100 years from now, people will still be talking about you.
Yes, they will.
Twitch is my favorite. I never saw a death match before. I thought it would be exciting, but it was actually kind of gross.
Really? You just figured that out. It's a death match. What do you thought was going to pop out of them? Bunnies? Ooh, I get credits and his blaster pistol. I could try persuade, but I don't think it's going to work. Oh, it did. Yeah, ooh, that's a bonus if I ever seen a bonus. 900 credits. And we get Ben X Star Killer's gun. Okay. Anyways, so I'm just gonna go down to Javier's Cantina, and FYI, when I go down there, Candace is gonna try to talk to me like, "Oh, you didn't do this yet." I don't know why I'm mentioning that, cause I don't know. I just want to hurry up and get this part over with, cause I know I'm over 20 minutes by now, clearly, and I want to end this video. Yeah, I am well over 20 minutes. I I just want to speed this up. So yeah, this will be another 30-minute video. Oh well, I kind of said it was going to be like that. In the next video, I'm going to go down to the promise. Go down to the Undercity to give him the Promised Land notes. So like I said, if there's anything you want to do it now. Don't wait. Because the Sith will not be happy once we do this whole thing with the...
I was wondering something. How did those Vulkars manage to capture
I'm sorry, I just really wanted to get this done, and Karth and Bastila are really annoying, but this conversation is funny, so... I do apologize, because I wanted to end this video, but...
Fair enough, but I've seen you Jedi in action. There's no way those
You
thugs
Jedi.
stood a chance.
Karth, are you a species? Are you a racist of some sort? I've seen you Jedi. I know, I'm just being overly sensitive, don't mind me.
The Vulkars came and overwhelmed me even as I was searching for my weapon.
Wait a minute, let me get this straight. You lost your lightsaber?
I know. Bastila, you talk all this crap, but then you lose the one thing Jedi's never supposed to lose. I know, she all ditzy and stuff.
This is no laughing matter.
Oh yes it is. You've been making fun of everybody else this whole time. Let's make fun of you. How did this chick lost?
Hey, don't get mad. I'm sorry. It's just funny to think.
Nah, Karth, get on her. She been getting on our case.
Her lightsaber. Take my advice. This is one detail you might want to keep out of the history texts.
Once again, there goes Karth, saying the obvious.
Though I will consider your advice when I relate these events to the Jedi Council. There is no need for them to know every detail of what transpired.
I'll tell them. I'll be like, that chick lost her lightsaber. Can you believe it? Demote her. Demote her back down to Padawan. Well, actually, she already is Padawan. Who am I kidding? That is funny. I'm still mad at both Karth and Bastila though, because they're annoying. Karth's annoying in a whiny way, and Bastila, she act like she's queen of the castle. When really all she is the king's extra on the side. Yeah, so we're supposed to purchase a droid from Janice Naw. Yeah, gonna wait on that. Going down to Javiar's Cantina. And I'm gonna end this episode because this is going on way too long. And even though I've had longer videos on this, I want to get this done. That conversation shouldn't even happen yet. Even though it does happen around this time of it usually happens around that time when I'm on Terra, so I just wish they could have waited. I know this episode is pretty much about me complaining and making fun of the characters. What can I say? Sometimes they just piss me off. So yeah, we're the champions of the dueling ring. Okay. Yeah, I'll do some odds and ends next episode probably.
Neither of us is getting off this planet unless we work together.
Yeah, this conversation automatically happens. Yeah, we got a small problem. You interrupt me and I didn't even talk to you.
So I know you don't have those departure codes.
Oh my god, he's psychic.
You've got to bring something to the table. So until you get those codes, we really don't have much to talk about.
Good for you, then you shouldn't have wasted your time in my 30 seconds. Bye. Sooner or later you'll figure out I wasn't trying to talk to you. Till then, Candace, shut up. I'll tell you exactly what I told Adjor. I want more. Fine, I'll take 300. There's a reason why I'm only taking that 300. Still, I should have told him that Adjor paid me more. I should have told him that. But of course, since my persuasion sucks, whatever. I was surprised the other droid gave me that money. Oh, huts. They always vary. Alright, y'all. I'm getting ready to end this vid because it's going on too long. This is your boy Beastamon, and next time I'm going to do some odds and ends things, as well as go to our next objective, which is buying a droid and going inside the Sith base to infiltrate it. Later.